welcome back to another episode of The Good,
The Bad,
and the 30.
I'm your co-host, Alexis Hunt.
I'm Kiera Lindsay.
And I'm Maya Hood.
And today we have a special guest, a woman that is a mother, a wife, come on, wife, a teacher, and she is like one of the most creative people I know. Give it up to my girl, Emerald.
The bomb is bobbing.
The Bob
I've
is...
been waiting on the camera.
Y'all ain't for a run. My girl got personality on personality.
Yeah.
Speaking of personality, my girl is one of 9 siblings.
Yes.
And I always just thought, ever since I found that out, I thought that was just like a most interesting fact. So today's episode is actually going to be titled Family Matters. We're going to be talking about all things family. We're going to get your perspective on things and obviously ours for our personal experience. So, with being one of 9, can you explain the dynamic, like how many sisters, how many brothers, and your parents are still married?
They are. And that's the
amazing.
first thing everyone always
Yes.
asks. Y'all got the same mama and daddy?
Yes.
Like, yes, I know that was something that they did like way back in the day. So it's not as common in today's
It's
time
not,
to have
yeah.
a family that big and then have the same parents. But yes, they're still married. It's 6 girls, 3 boys. I'm number 5, smack dab in the middle.
Smack dab in the
Smack
middle.
dab in the middle. 4
Smack
older,
dab.
4 younger.
Do you know if your mom always, like, did they come from big families? Like, they wanted to have a big family, or do you think they was just
No. Well,
going with the flow?
my mom only has a sister, and then my dad has 4 siblings. But honestly, she said the Lord told them to have this big. She did. She said God told me, and she did it. Because I don't know if she would have if God didn't tell her to.
That is literally
And really,
so
she thought she was
beautiful.
done after number 8. Number 9 slipped in there.
Is that your little brother?
Esther's the baby.
Oh, Esther's the baby.
She's the baby.
Aww.
What's
So-
the age difference? Like the age gap between everybody?
She had 9 and 12 years. So the oldest is
close.
Ooh, she just turned 37.
Yeah.
And then 34. Y'all done lost count.
Yeah,
34,
that's a lot
and
to
then
keep up with.
32. So my brother turned 32 in June. Then my sister turned 31 in July. I turned 30 in August. My sister turned 29 in September. Then the 28-year-old turned 28 in September, but after the 1st September. And then it's 25 and then 24. Or about
Wow.
to be 20. About to be 25. And then 20. I don't even know anymore. Like at
Girl.
this point.
I would never keep
We're
up.
back to back to back.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I have, when people ask my sibling dynamic, my mom had 3 kids, but my dad, Papa was a Rolling Stone, so I actually have 14 siblings from my dad, but I don't know them all. So I think that's why I always, like, when I've met you and, you know, we got close and I saw your big family, I'm just like, oh my God, that is just so beautiful. And especially because your parents are still together. It does seem more of like a foreign thing, especially in our culture. Like y'all, they wanted to do that and they stayed together. Like now in society, like a lot of people be gone. They say statistically after year 1, like,
Yeah.
because it's, you know, you got kids, like it's a hard year, and that's like true, real love, because you just kept doing it and then they stayed together. Obviously, nothing's perfect, but like obviously, like that love stood tall. How many siblings do you have?
I got 3. I'm the baby of 4. So
But
I
yours
got
are
2.
older too, right?
Yeah, and it's a big gap in between us. I slipped in too. My oldest brother is 41, and then I think Sam is about to be 40 next year, and then my sister is 89, 36. Yeah, 36.
36,
She
38?
just turned
Is
Is
she
she
89?
38?
Oh, 36.
89, 1989. So yeah, okay. She just had a birthday in August. And then it's me. I'll be 30 next year. So 2 boys, 2 girls in that order.
You, Kiera?
I have 2 siblings. So I have an older brother, and I think he's 42. He just turned 42 in December, I think. And then I have a younger sister, and she'll be 29 in April.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
oldest brother, he's not even 40. So he's like 38. And that's on my dad's side. And there's a whole bunch, like, it was kind of like the every year thing too, but my dad was gone. Yeah, he was gone after. It was after when my parents got married, he only had my older brother and my older sister, and then had us 2 together. And then all the other kids was after that. So, but I vowed to myself because that's why I named this Family Matters. Like, I'm trying to be more involved with family, and like us as siblings, we didn't ask to be here, right?
Yeah.
So like, I'm actually connecting with them, especially the older I get, because you're half of me. Like, whether we know each other or not, like, we still have the same genetics, and our kids could grow up and kind of build the bond we never had.
Yeah, for sure.
But with you having all the siblings and all your siblings, and did you ever desire to like kind of keep up?
She said,
"No chat." By the way, I know, but just for the audience.
People ask that all the time.
I'm sure.
Absolutely not.
How many kids you have for the audience?
3.
3 kids.
Done.
And she looks absolutely
that.
amazing.
No, because
Yes.
where?
Yes.
Kids where?
Yeah.
Back there.
Yeah. That's right. Come on. Come on with it.
You know it.
That needs to manifest.
That
Give me some of that. Give me some of that.
You know what's funny? When we were just talking about your birthday party, and your mom, your sister, somebody was pregnant. Did you just have your son or something?
I had him
Well,
in
a couple
February.
months. So your mom was talking to somebody and was like, I think she was talking to Bethany or something, but she was saying, y'all boring. Like, y'all stop having kids at 3 or whatever. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. And I was like,
No.
oh my God.
That's crazy. Thinking back and then like how my mom was, like we could say, "Mommy, what?" Like,
Oh,
girl,
yeah.
you didn't have to snap on that. But now I get it because I only have 3.
Yeah.
And hearing mommy, 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 I want this, I need this all day, every day. I'm like, I can imagine
Yeah.
with a 5-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 3-year-old, a 2-year-old, a 1-year-old, a newborn. Like,
All
I
the
can't even
toddlers.
imagine.
Yeah.
Like, if I heard mommy from 9 kids, I might snap.
Yeah.
And she
Seriously.
kept it together a lot of the time, but it was just, I loved being a part of a big family, but I could never see myself
Mhm.
Creative.
having that many,
Yeah.
Yeah.
pushing
What-
out that many children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
it's not fun having babies. I don't care
Right?
what nobody say. If
If you and
anybody
but you
tell
just
you
keep going, it's like, dang.
the birth part of it all, like
Yeah,
if
the
anybody
birth,
says,
yeah.
like it was a wonderful experience, girl. Like it wasn't. I didn't have like a traumatic experience or anything, but like just the recovery and then like your hormones like trying to get back to itself, and it takes, they say, from research, 2 years to get back to yourself fully.
Mhm.
So to go through that back to back,
Yeah.
like your body never really fully recovered before
Yeah.
you were boom, pregnant again. And
Yeah.
it's like I
Yeah.
thought I was on that track. I had to talk to my husband, like, please.
We gotta do something about this.
We gotta clean this up here.
Because they're how close in age?
So the first 2 are 16 months apart. So Melly, that's my oldest, she was 8 months when I found out I was pregnant again. And I was like,
Darn.
what am I supposed to do? I don't know what to do. And I felt bad, like the guilt, because I'm like, she wasn't even here long before another kid is coming.
Yeah.
Like, all she's going to ever know is a sibling. She's
Yeah.
never going to know being by herself. And then after that, I had a 3-year gap. So I had a longer
Yeah.
gap. But even still, it doesn't feel like 3 years.
Yeah.
Because they're still at an age where they're still so needy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They're independent. You know,
Yeah.
I'm teaching them independence, but they're still so needy to where I'm like, boom, baby. Then it's a boy. And boys are so different. I don't care what nobody
Yeah.
say. I said, my girls were not like this. And then this boy came around, and I'm like,
He want that mama.
he want me. He want the breast. I don't know. Sorry if it's TMI.
Girl,
No, no, yeah.
It's like, I don't. He want a titty, and I'm like, I don't know what to do to get him off the titty.
Yeah.
Because we fighting every day.
Yeah.
He like trying to claw my clothes off. He's so clingy. He's
Yeah.
obsessed with me. I'm not even trying to be funny. He's obsessed.
I,
and I'm just
I
like,
believe you. And
to
they
have
rough too.
3, and then my mom to have 9. We were probably all obsessed, and she probably was like, I don't want
Yeah.
none of y'all to be obsessed.
Yeah.
That's why she kept
Be
saying,
good
what?
mom.
Right?
What?
Yeah.
Even to this day, she still be like, what?
What?
I be like, we're grown.
I'm just trying to
Everything
see how you
all
doing.
right? You okay? Like,
Maya, do you desire to have a big family?
I will say the number has decreased over time. I think that 3 would be cool with me. If I had twins, a boy and a girl, then I ain't got to do none of that.
Thank
But
you.
know, you can't can't
Right.
too much control that. But I have stopped at like 3. Like that's really it. But because it's 4 of us, my mom I think is number 6 of her siblings. She's the baby also. My dad has a lot of brothers on his dad's side, but on his mom it's just 2 of them. So I have a really, really big family. So that's not uncanny to me, but
Yeah.
I don't want to have one. I just never wanted to have an only child though.
Yeah.
I don't like them. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I don't like that.
I wouldn't want to do that to them
Yeah.
either though. Like I don't know. Like when you said all they know is being a sibling, it's not so bad.
Yeah.
You know, they may have a different perspective when they
Yeah.
grow up, but I don't think it's that bad. I love
Yeah.
having siblings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't want my child to only be an only child.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like, God forbid, something happens to the parents, it's just solely on
So
you. You
pressure.
have nobody
Yeah.
outside of friends or other family.
Yeah.
You have nobody to like relate to, like this is
Yeah.
our mom, or
Yeah.
nobody to help you take on the slack.
Yeah.
I was talking to someone and they are an only child and their parent passed away. They're older.
Yeah.
But they had to just take on all of the
Yeah.
responsibility alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's a lot. Like,
Mhm.
to not have anybody else outside of, you know,
Yeah, it's
your family,
overwhelming.
but no immediate family that you can just lean on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure.
So
What about you?
I wouldn't even know how it feel to be an only child. I'm number 5. Like, I was way
Yeah.
down the line.
Like,
But
Sure.
only children, I'm like, I mean, it's nothing. I mean, if that's what people choose to do, cool. But because some people have, you know, only one child for a reason. But
Yeah.
it's just having siblings is because
pretty
we're
good.
all still close.
Yeah.
We're not the family where, you know, it's some family like, oh, we don't talk to that sister.
Yeah.
That sister
No,
crazy.
I love
Yeah.
that about
That
y'all.
brother over there, he we don't mess
Yeah.
with him.
Yeah,
He don't
no.
like, we don't have that type of relationship. Like, we all support each other in any kind of way. And
Same.
now it's at 14 grandchildren.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So like we're all raising our babies together.
Yeah.
So it's like we have like we don't have to go searching for a village.
Yeah.
Like our village is right there, and
Yeah.
it's
That's
just
so
like,
beautiful.
What you doing?
I love that.
You want to watch my kids? today?
Right.
Like my sister is watching my kids right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I called her yesterday, and I'm like,
I
I
gotta go
was
somewhere.
like,
Yeah.
I need you to bring me something. I was like, why are you at it? You want to watch my kids?
You have endless babysitters.
She's
Like,
like, girl, I guess. I'm like, you have nothing to do. Like, she's one that doesn't have kids yet.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you have nothing. Like, come on.
Yeah.
You want to watch them. They're easy. Come on. Like, but it's just having that built-in
Yeah.
village
Yeah.
that I didn't think about growing up, because growing up, I'm like,
it's annoying.
dang, I can't wait to get I ain't never had my own room till I got to college. y'all.
Yeah.
And when I got to college, I was like, this is
is
nice.
Ain't
no
roaches
in there.
Whopping, jumping.
Yeah, no full size. Bitch, y'all slept in a queen. I mean, not a queen. I'm
A
lying. I
twin.
slept in a twin
Mhm.
up until college, and I was like, oh my goodness.
Wow.
I got space, my own room, bathroom, a full size bed. Like, I thought I was
living large, guys.
In college. But it's like, you know, I didn't get to experience that.
Yeah.
Like, we had a good sized house, but it was just too many of us.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel like any house would just
Yeah.
still, it would
For
always
sure.
just be too many.
Right.
Because it's like 9 kids, but it's also 2 parents.
Yeah.
So it's 11 people.
So it was just, I don't know. And now the older that we are, the closer we are, because
Yeah.
of course you fight with your siblings. We were all close in age.
Yeah.
We were arguing about who knows what. Like,
Yeah.
you touch my toe. Like,
You touched my toe.
so like, why are we arguing? We was arguing about anything. That's nuts.
That's
so
so
funny.
funny.
Now it's like, now that we're adults and we have our own children, and it's like, we always tell people like, don't mess with us. Don't
Period.
I'd be scared to
Thank
mess
you.
with anybody with all
Get
them
stumped
siblings.
on.
Yes, even
Yeah.
you know my maiden
Yeah.
name, child, y'all.
Yeah.
No, I found out when we went to your birthday party last year,
Yes.
your 30th birthday party, and Alexis was like, "They the hoes." I'm like,
Yeah,
"Huh?"
my maiden name is Hoe. HOE, like a garden soil, but like slang for like, look at that hoe. So yes, so they used to be like, here come the hoes, and we used to be like, God damn.
No,
like,
when
yeah.
Alexis said that, I'm like, "Oh my gosh, don't call them that."
No.
But now it's just like nobody, like, okay, people did pick on our name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
We
That's a
still
crazy last
stumping
name.
on.
Yeah.
but nobody messed with us for too long. Like, they will always make it a joke because here come number 6, 7, 8,
I'm
9
saying,
coming after me,
y'all.
and then 1, 2, 3, and 4
Yeah.
ahead of me. So nobody really like tried us.
Yeah.
And then, like, not to brag on our family, but like,
Brag
we're
on your
pretty
family.
chill people. Like, so
Yeah.
we don't give issues
Yeah.
unless
Hey,
It need to be
You're knocking on the door. You knock on the door, we gonna answer that
But, like,
motherfucker.
for the most part, we just like chill, so we didn't have
Yeah.
issues.
Yeah.
Likable
So
people.
we didn't have nobody like just hating on us for no reason. I mean, we got
Mhm.
haters. Everybody got haters, but I don't know. I mean, it was easy growing up, but thinking back on it, I couldn't be the mama.
Yeah, the mama though.
I-
Especially now that you have your own kid.
Yeah.
You want a lot of kids, Kira?
I feel like so growing up, my max is 4.
that's
Like
not
my
bad.
max is
That's not
4
bad.
kids, but I also went down to 3. Like you said, it trickled down. Like as you gotten older,
Mhm.
my now is like 3. But I wouldn't be opposed to having 4 kids. I also wouldn't be opposed to just having a girl and a boy.
Mhm.
I think it just depends on the circumstance, which kid come first,
Yeah.
which kid
Yeah.
come after that kid,
How it affects you.
how what age I'm at when I'm about
Yeah.
to try and have a 3rd kid. Like it just truly depends. Because as you get older, as a woman, like we all
Yeah.
know, like things change. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't got no kids right now, so it's just like if I want 4 kids, I need to go pop that motherfucker out
I was
tomorrow.
just about to say that. You need to pop a lot of stuff right now.
But it can happen. You can have
It sure
It's possible, right?
I mean, 12, 9 and 12 years.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I have obviously I know one son, and at first I was like, oh, I'm good with one, but I would feel bad. I can't leave him by
always be
himself.
saying that too.
No, I can't leave him by himself. But I mean, obviously, y'all know I'm restarting from scratch, so it will be a huge age gap.
Mhm.
But at least it wouldn't be solely on him.
Yeah.
you know, especially because like he's on the spectrum, and I think that kind of also went into my head like, okay, let me put a lot of my time and effort in him.
Mhm.
I ain't even trying to add another kid because I feel like he needs so much of my attention.
Yeah.
But like maybe when he's like 8, 9, something like
Do
that.
you think that he would enjoy like having another kid? Like, can you see it being potentially a little bit easier?
Yeah, I
like
was
with
thinking
him
it-
having.
I think
a
it'll be
companion?
beneficial for him, to be honest.
Yeah.
If I had another kid, to be
I think
honest,
so, too.
I think it would benefit him in a lot of ways. Like me and his
think he would
teachers
love
have
that.
even
Yeah.
talked about that. Like she's like, "You sure you don't want any work?" And she was like, "I feel like he would. I think he would. It would take some getting used to. Because even when his little cousin or whoever come around, he'd be like, shoot."
Work with him so hard by the time
Yeah.
that happens. it's
Yeah,
gonna be
that's why
like,
I'm not stressing
Mhm.
for it. But when he was younger, like first diagnosed, like 2 and 3, I'm like, oh hell no,
Yeah.
like what the heck? But as he gets older, and I'm learning to maintain, and I feel like it'll help him more too. And now I think I'm gonna start off by getting him a little pet or something,
Yeah.
you know.
A little doggy.
a little something, something.
I'll take care of.
But speaking of, I know you went down memory lane a little bit, but can you be specific on like one of the funniest or craziest memories that you have, like growing up in such a huge household?
Man.
I'm pretty sure it's many. And
It's
any
a
that's
lot.
camera appropriate for you. For them to go back and see this.
Yeah, because I don't want them to be like, what the hell did you say?
Why would you say
that? But let's see. Okay, so I don't know. I mean, my parents can't get arrested for it now. But
Statute of limitations around this one.
I'm like, why is my 12-year-old sister home?
Oh, yeah.
Watching everybody.
With all these kids.
That's too many kids.
And she's supposed to be baby.
Your older sister? Oh, yes. Oh, my
They
God.
me was supposed to be 13.
Nothing she said.
Like,
Don't answer that though.
What if all the kids, though? Like,
All the
yes, I'm like, what?
That's
And
so
it really
funny.
be like my mama, like, I'm gonna run and get eggs
Yeah,
or something, because my
something
mom was
real
at work.
Yeah.
But like, still, that's a lot of pressure for us. Wherever you're old.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
she was a mama
She
for,
like,
before she was
don't
a
y'all
mama.
go playing down them steps. And we get a whole mattress and slide down the steps. Like, we take it to the next level. Whatever she said, don't do.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
I'm about to
Get a
do
mattress.
it.
Up
And
to
I know she
God.
was stressed, and I'm like, why would they put that much pressure on her?
That's
I
what.
don't care if you was going to the store. Like, you should have
Take like 3 of them with you. Take like 4, 5 with you.
take the baby.
No,
Oh
see
my
her
gosh,
thinking
what
about
car
it
y'all
is
drive?
absolutely insane. Oh my gosh, what kind of car?
Y'all had to have multiple.
Astro van, y'all know what that is?
No.
Y'all don't know
We
what an
had-
Astro.
we
I'm gonna
had a
show
van
y'all at
too,
the end of
though.
this. Astro van, y'all. Them doors
my-
slid open. Them
Yes.
seats, them
We
seats.
So
had-
how many
seats was it?
rows behind the driver's seat?
Yeah, be
I
three
doubt.
rows,
I
right?
bet I was
That's
out
y'all
of a
was
car
sitting on
seat
laps
at
too.
one. I
Child.
probably was out of a car.
You
seat
probably
real
wasn't.
fast.
Yeah, you
I
probably
think she
wasn't.
had like toddler, newborn car seat.
Hold on to that sister back there.
That's cool.
Y'all better lift up. Hold on till you get somebody. Somebody hit his car. No, I can see that.
Ain't no way.
It's not practical.
It's a hard time
Yeah.
fitting 3 car seats in one
Yeah.
row. I
Yeah.
can imagine. Because they try now, like they be saying you gotta be in a car seat till you 12.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, they say that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
they
it's
do.
like booster
It's
and all
so
that. Different
crazy.
levels. but yeah.
Really?
You can't sit to the
And like me,
in the
I
front.
would be still be in a car seat right now. Like,
You probably. You know,
Please.
well, I'm serious. Like the weight limit is crazy. Like why
Yeah,
is a
no.
5th grader still in the car seat?
That's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
crazy.
50 pounds. Like no.
That's so funny.
So I don't know, but just that was always funny because we always talk about how she was like, I used to tell y'all to do stuff and y'all ain't listen to nothing I said. And then my brother, the second oldest, he used to terrorize my oldest sister. Like he used to bust her in her mouth when she had braces.
Oh,
Dang.
He used to, sorry Brian, he used to swipe his booty.
Emerald,
Boys
pull your
are
mic closer.
so nasty.
Oh, and then I was just be like, you cannot do stuff like. But now thinking back at it, it's like he really was like one of them brothers that will just irritate
Yeah.
his sister
Yeah.
because why? Just because.
Oh my goodness,
My
that is
other
so
sister
funny.
was throwing rocks over the fence and knocked my sister in the head. Like it was always something. We upstairs playing kickball. My dad say stop. Next thing you know, light broke. Like,
Oh man,
and we all just sitting there like,
who did it?
Bro, imagine if like content creation was like a thing back then. Y'all would be famous.
Oh,
we
for
would be like
sure.
the, y'all remember that family that had the outdoor mama? What's her name?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
John
John
and
and
John
Kate.
and Kate was
Yeah.
able.
I used
Yeah.
to
You
love
know they
that show.
divorced now?
Yeah.
Yes.
And they
She
wasn't.
And then she
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they didn't have like a good divorce.
They
They
did.
didn't,
and
yeah.
some of the kids don't talk to
Mhm. Some of the kids
Yeah.
don't talk to the other
Crazy.
kids.
I
Yeah.
couldn't do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
taking kids with
Like
with
they
each
literally
other, yeah.
split those kids up. Like some was like, I want to stay with dad.
Mhm.
That was with mom.
Mm.
Oh, I
That's so
remember
crazy.
John and
But I
Kate
can
was
imagine like cameras in your face 24/7. Like to me, it seems like all of it starts to just become for show.
Yeah, for
None
sure.
of it seemed to be genuine after
Realistic,
a while.
yeah.
So it's just like it would have been cool to have the cameras around, but I always think like if you see these families on like television,
Yeah.
Mhm.
it all just starts to be for show after a while.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem genuine
Realistic,
because I'm like,
yeah.
what some of this stuff would have happened,
Mhm.
you know, if the cameras was in our face,
Yeah.
you know, because some of the stuff I'm just like, how did my parents even get through that?
Mhm.
Or
Yeah.
how did I get through sleeping in a room with two other people? Like,
Yeah.
granted, it was a big room, but I'm just like, I don't even, and some stuff you block out. Like, I'm like, I don't even remember how mornings were trying to get ready. Like,
Yeah.
was it chaotic? Was it cool? Like,
Yeah.
when did it become cool? When
Yeah.
was it all right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't even remember any
Yeah.
of it, but it's like I remember a glimpse, but I feel like so much was going on all the time
Mhm.
that I can't even pinpoint, like, if they were like, okay, so what went on when you was 10? I don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't know what went on when I was 10. What was it 8? Was I 10? Was I 12? I don't know. Everything was always
Yeah.
going on. And like to this day, it's still so many, like now that we're having our own kids, it's
Yeah.
still so much going on. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, I love it though, because I've never known anything other than a lot of people
Right.
around. So when
I
I go
love
to my
it.
husband's side of the family, it's just him and his sister.
Yeah.
So when I like holidays with them, it's so like chill and quiet.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay.
It's not.
Ain't nobody screaming at you.
Somebody ripping and
mashed
running.
potatoes, please. Pass the mashed potatoes. Gravy, please. A little more of that. Like, trying to be all like, all right, you know. But then on our side, it's like, hey, but where you at? Hey, get
Kids
that.
running
No.
around everywhere.
Like,
I love that. Them kids gonna grow up in the
Yes.
mess.
For
They gonna have
sure.
stories like the same as y'all when nobody can mess with y'all. Nobody,
Yeah.
nobody.
and even
can
the
mess with
in-laws,
y'all.
it's like y'all married into having a bunch of nieces and nephews.
Mhm.
Because my sister, whenever she get married, it's already 14. You already got
Ooh-wee.
Yeah.
14 nieces and nephews.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like off the jump.
off the jump. So, and last question on your immediate family, like, what occupations did your parents have? You say your mom's a stay-at-home mom?
So she didn't go to work until the last one went to kindergarten. So she
Okay.
stayed at home because daycare, like who?
Yeah, that's a lot.
We can't afford. That's 2 more houses.
It's not even realistic.
Let's start there. And then my dad, he worked at AT&T. Don't ask me what he did. And then next thing you know, he an officer. I don't know when it shifted. But he was AT&T and then an officer. So he was a police officer for Clayton County. Maybe I think I'm going to say when I got to middle school. Is when he became a police officer. So now he's an investigator, but he was a police officer. And I know, because my husband is a police officer, I know for a fact it was nothing but God that financed our house because police officers, they make decent, but and I know back then times were different, things weren't as expensive as it is now, but I'm just like, how did you afford like they never got approved for food stamps and government assistance, so wow. Them on their own, like, so I'm just always like, that couldn't have been nobody but God, because how are you able to afford, like, with your one income, food for the house, clothes, shoes, and it's not like, you know, we had decent shoes. If we said we wanted a pair of Uggs, they made it work. We got a pair of Uggs. Like, I don't know how they did it. It's not like any of us were old enough to go and get a job. You know, the age gap. I mean, like, we're so close in age. Yeah. So everybody was high school, middle school, elementary school. So I really don't know how they did it.
That is so beautiful. That makes it even more beautiful. Like, no government assistance either.
And my mom used to be like, I would try it, and they would never approve it.
That's so crazy, right? Oh my gosh.
So basically, I mean, they basically want you out on the street with one shoe.
Like, welfare. Like full welfare.
I guess they figured he making money, y'all in the house. Y'all all right.
Y'all okay.
But she like, I'm also trying to feed
so many mouths.
9 children. Like, what do you
Wow. That is so beautiful, though. But And I was gonna go to your personal family next. I know that you have 3 kids and you are a police wife. How is that? Do they work like? I don't know the hours of cops, but like, do they work crazy hours? Are you ever worried? Like, how do you feel?
Well, I won't say I do be worried. Let me not say I'm not worried. However, I think I'm a little used to it because my dad was a cop.
Yeah.
And then once I got older and realized his profession, that's all I really ever known my dad doing. So being used to that type of lifestyle and him being at work all the time, I guess I'm kind of used to it now. Yeah. With my husband. Now, it is harder. I can say this past year has been the hardest with his profession. And adding on another child, because I got used to my 2 girls. I got them independent. I got them to a point where it's just like, let's go, y'all. Let's roll out. We out, girls.
My crew, let's go.
My crew, let's go. And I was like, I got a pump. Let me get that. Come on, get a stroller. And they want to take a baby doll in the purse. And I'm just like, let's go. My back seat looked like who knows what. But now it's like, so his position at first, he worked for like a special crimes unit, so he was like undercover, you didn't know, normal car, unmarked car, normal clothes. So he would work Monday through Friday, but he would be off on the weekends. But now he's a sergeant, he got promoted. So he's on patrol again, and that's like the 3 on, like you work 3 days, 2 off. And it's so he's off every other weekend, but I got used to like him being there every weekend. Unless he picked up a side job, because a lot of officers, they'll pick up like extra
security
jobs
and like that.
Whatever they want to do, because it pays well. The extra jobs, so he would do those often, but he didn't have to if he didn't want to on the weekends. But now it's like some of his weekends are occupied. So then if he does an extra job on the weekend, I'm like, dang, you worked all week. Working all weekend. Now I'm back at work all week. And it just seems like a never-ending cycle sometimes. And I think I finally got to the point where I'll tackle on a lot. Like, I'm like, oh, well, yeah, I'll do this. Let me do this too. Oh, I can
That's
do
really
this too.
Make it happen too.
Let me start a doctorate. Of course. Like, why would I do that? But I did it. But now I'm finally to the point where I'm just like, don't take on no extra job. Because I'm going to lose my mind. Like, I have this clingy baby. a 5-year-old who thinks she's 50, a 3-year-old who's very sensitive. So it's just like I'm finally starting to tell him and open up and express myself about like, momming is not easy.
Yeah.
I don't care how easy people make it look. It's not easy. Like, you manage, you learn how to make it work for your family, but it's not easy at all. So I'm always like, okay, Emerald, don't say nothing to him because he's out providing. He's
Yeah.
out trying to make it happen for us. He wants you to have this. He wants them to have this.
Yeah.
They want to participate in this, so let him make it happen. But I was not saying anything, and I felt like I was kind of neglecting myself at the time, because I'm like, let him provide. But that's all I knew because my dad was
just about
out
to ask that.
providing.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't home, not because he just didn't want to be there, but my mama wasn't working, and he only had 9 kids to provide for. So my mindset was just like, don't complain, don't
Just
say nothing, suck it up, and provide. But then I'm also like, Emerald, your mama wasn't working.
No,
yeah.
You going to work still
Right.
and taking care of kids, because when I'm coming from work, he's going. So
Yeah.
it's like, my sister will come and watch him during the day because he works at night. So he sleeps, but I'm like, me, it's get up, go to work, come home, take care of kids. Get up, go to work, come home, take care of kids. So I'm just like, I get it. My mom was like, okay, I'm staying at home, mom. That's not an easy job.
I was about to say that's
like
probably
harder.
Right. You can't step away. Yeah.
Right. But also, I'm just like, my profession is with kids.
Yep.
I'm working with kids all day. And then I'm coming home
To
to
kids.
needy kids, because they're still at the age where they need help with just about everything. So I'm just like, I don't care. I can't keep my mouth shut.
Yeah.
I gotta tell him, don't pick up a job today.
Yeah.
Like, I just need one day where you just home. I don't gotta go nowhere. I just need help. You know what I'm saying? Like, wash her butt. I don't care. Pick up that toy. Clean this counter. Something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I found myself like not keeping up with the house. Like, my house, y'all don't got roaches. It ain't dirty.
Thank you.
How I keep it up, I maintain it. But then it's just like, I can't keep up with it all. Like, you got 5 piles of laundry here, clean laundry that ain't folded, so we digging through baskets. But it's just like, when the heck will I have time to go to work, take care of kids, take them to dance, do my homework? You know what I'm saying? Cook a meal. I don't know the last time I cooked a meal. I turn that air fryer on.
Thank you. Pop some up in there.
Want chicken fried? Chicken tenders, chicken nuggets, chicken fried. And my oldest will be like, again? Girl,
That's
and I be like, so
she wants some else.
you want and microwave the next option.
Oh,
Like, I can't keep up with it.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm proud of you for saying,
Mm-hmm.
for speaking up, but also I will say, like, I look at you too, and I'll be like, this girl, you have 3 kids, and you're a teacher, and you're in school, like, you're always around kids. But I always thought, like, I wonder if that's like kind of just how you grew up, like that dynamic of like your mom always just had kids, and also just doing stuff because your dad was out providing, where it's like, let me just, take care of our offspring because he's out working. But I'm proud of you for stepping up.
No,
with that.
for sure. That's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
With y'all, do y'all prefer when it's y'all's time? Don't rush, baby.
Right. Hold on.
Don't rush.
No, hold on, holiday, please.
Hold on, holiday is crazy.
Do y'all, when it's y'all's time to have kids, do y'all think y'all want to work and have kids, or be a stay-at-home mom? Especially if you want 4, and probably going to end up being back to back, if that's the case, because of our, our ages and stuff like that. What is the preference for y'all?
I want to work. I'm not saying I want to work 9 to 5 or just have a Monday through Friday, because that's what I have now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do want to work though. I don't want to be a stay-at-home mom. I know early on it may be something like that. I may prefer it in the beginning.
Yeah.
But long term, as they they get older and stuff like that, I want to go to work. I like making my own money. I think that's just gonna always be something.
Married or not.
We actually just had this conversation, and you guys let me know that, like, when we say stay-at-home moms, it's like the moms that staying at home and teaching their kids, and they doing homeschooling and stuff like that.
Sometimes, yeah.
Do I want to do that? No, I do not. But I would love to, in the beginning, kind of take a step back from work, because I think that growing up, all I've ever known was for my mom to work.
Yeah.
Like my mom and my dad constantly working to where we at my grandma's house.
Mhm.
My grandma also working too. So it's just like I would love to have that just have that time with my kids
Mhm.
in the beginning for sure. And then when it comes to a point where they go off to school, got my little job working from home, and they get off of, like, go pick them up from school, come back home, cook the dinner. Like, of course, it's not going to always be as easy as it sounds, but
Yeah.
I would like something to where I have some type of support from my husband, like if I need it. Like how you're mentioning, how you're saying, okay, I need you to do this today. I need you
Yeah.
to do that today.
Yeah.
For sure. I think that I would like to be in a place to where I'm working from home full time and I'm capable of taking care of my family from there.
Yeah, I agree. I like if and when I have another child, I would prefer, because the next one gonna be husband babes, but to not stay at home per se. Like I will stay at home, but like run my businesses or whatever. Like you know, or I just want to have, like, now I feel like I have a good balance with my job where I'm able to, like, I'm always gonna show up for my kid no matter what. So I'm making doctor's appointments. I'm going to field trips. I'm always that parent that's gonna show up. And if y'all can't accept that, then I can't work here. So
That
if
freedom.
I'm working with that still type of freedom, that's fine. Or I'll just have to be a business owner because I do want to put a little bit more into. I feel like I'm a great mom now, but I would want to, like, with two, like, be a little bit more hands on.
For sure. I think it would be the same for me too.
Yeah.
Like, just
Yeah.
having that freedom to be able to take time when I need to.
Yeah.
And my job not down my ass
Right.
about, oh,
Yeah.
no, you need to do this.
This
you need to
kid
do
can
that.
first.
Like,
Choose now.
don't make me choose because that's
And I
not
think
gonna
with
that's
my
not gonna be pretty.
profession, that's a little bit easier because when I'm on a break, they on a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm with them. In the summers,
That is the beauty
I'm
of
off.
it.
So it's just like sometimes I'm just like, okay, these schools are a little out of touch. Like y'all know, y'all had
Get a lot
kids
of
back in the
days
day. Like,
off.
come on,
Right.
my kids need me too, because sometimes I think they forget that.
Yeah.
Like,
Y'all
I'm
have your
pouring
own
into
kids.
other people's kids all day, but also I need to make sure my kids are okay. So I'm not personal day, thank
Yeah.
you. Sick day, thank
Immediately.
you. Like.
Girl, please.
They don't know 3 times 2 today. They not gonna know it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm not. So like, just like I'm gonna take the day. And I at the beginning, I didn't do that because I'm like, I need to save up my days. But I'm like, for what? Like,
Yeah.
I'll get some more next year. And when the time comes when I need to take that day, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah.
If I need to take a day unpaid, I'm gonna take it,
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, I can't put more
Mm-hmm.
into other people's children when I do that all day, because I found myself when I get home, my patience is low.
Yeah.
And I'm like snapping on my own kids after I poured in so much into other people's kids, to now I'm just like, oh no. Like, if I'm gonna take a day, I'm gonna take a day. If
Yeah.
I wanna leave early because my kid's sick, I'm gonna leave early because my kid's
Mhm.
sick. If I can't find nobody to stay home because my husband got stuck at work, then I'm calling out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so, but luckily my profession is one to where it's not hard, and they're a little bit more understanding of, like, I can't come in because my child is sick, or, I don't have to worry about anybody keeping them in the summer.
Yeah.
Or like now we had 2 weeks off. It was just us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had that time to, like, just kind of give back to them that I felt like I neglected giving them when I was at work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, I mean, a lot of people, teaching isn't easy
Mhm.
either, but it is a good profession when you're raising young kids.
Yeah.
Because you don't have some corporate jobs, they really don't understand.
Yeah.
It's just like, and it's usually a man running it that, like,
Mhm.
don't care.
Out of touch.
And don't have no
Mhm.
understanding of, like, the reality of things when it becomes being a mother. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's different for a dad.
Yeah.
Like, and then to think, like, in the United States, we like one of the only countries
Who don't
where
get that.
our maternity leave is
Mhm.
6 weeks, and they expect you to
Mhm.
just come back
Bounce back to
making
normal.
the
Immediately.
millions again.
Yeah.
Like, come on, like,
Yeah.
realistically, your child needs you more than 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
be real.
Yeah.
So whenever y'all do decide to have kids, like, it's not a bad idea to, like, consider, okay, at least the first year, or
Yeah.
if it works for your family, you know,
Right.
the first year staying home with them, because that's also a good, like, foundational year for your child, like, in their development.
Yeah.
From what I've experienced, and being home with them, just being home with them and teaching them things that you want them to know, because being in the school, also seeing how much these kids don't know
Yeah.
because these parents aren't teaching them.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm in a school where a lot of the parents, they just work, and they can't even afford to be home with the kids a lot. But you can tell, and it's like these kids don't have a lick of common sense.
Mm-hmm.
They struggling in school, but their parents can't help them. So it's just like, if they can have that strong foundation in the beginning to give them that jump start going forward, it is like a good idea to stay home with them.
Yeah.
I love that. That's definitely, I feel like, ideal for a lot of us women. So before we wrap up, with parenting 2 daughters specifically, because you're a woman, and your mom parented 9 kids, that's still so amazing, such a huge blessing. She was fruitful and multiplied. What's something that you want to teach Melody and Marley, like, not just by verbally teaching them, but in your actions, that you want them to see that obviously they'll take on when they become mothers and wives? Like, what's something that you're practicing now to kind of, and even if it's not now, or something you aspire to practice to teach them on how to maneuver as a mom and a working mom at that?
Definitely affection. I am not affectionate at all. So like when they come up and they're like wanting to give me hugs and stuff, I'm like, why you just gave me one? Like, or like even me and my siblings like giving each other hugs and saying like I love you. It's like, I know you do. Like, why are you hugging me? But like, my parents weren't very affectionate, but I wonder if it's because it was so many kids that they had to give themselves to. They didn't have like the energy to even like, you know, my mom was probably out touched. Don't touch me no more. Like, it's always somebody on me. So affection wasn't really there. So naturally, I'm not very affectionate. So I try to force myself to be affectionate with them until it becomes natural, because I like, even saying like, I do love my kids. I do, like, you know, I will go to war for them.
Yeah.
But like just saying it and like cuddling with them and hugging them and giving them kisses, like that's just not a natural thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm always like having to tell myself like, give this little girl a hug.
Yeah.
Like, she won't hug. She just want to lay with you. Even though in my, like, I'm like, oh my God, like this is killing me right now. But the more I do it, I'm just like, okay, this is something that I really didn't get.
Yeah.
And I don't want them to grow up not being affectionate, because even my husband will tell me, and I worked on it. He would say like, I wish you were a little more affectionate.
Yeah.
I don't want them to grow up not being affectionate, because it just can tie into so many things other than just being a mother. Like, I saw it flowing into my relationship.
Yeah.
Him saying like, I just want more affection from
Yeah.
you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because a man needs it just as much as a kid needs
Right.
it. So showing him more affection, so that they see how they should treat a husband. And then like being more affectionate with my kids. I'm just like, I don't want you to feel like that I don't love you, or I don't want you to hug me, or I don't want to kiss you, or things like that. So I want them to know what affection is like. And luckily, his side of the family, they're very affectionate. So they do see it a lot. But then when they get with me, when it's just me and them, and I'm with them a lot, I'm just like, I just gave you a hug. Like it's like I put them in the bed and they're like, can I have another kiss? I'm like, girl, I just gave you one. Like, but then I'm just like, Emerald, give them another kiss. Like, it's not gonna kill you to give them one more. But now on the third time, I'm like, all right, go to sleep, because you done had 2 kisses. Like, now you just trying to stay up. This ain't even about affection anymore. But like, and then I've noticed, I don't know, I think it is, like, when people say it's different with boys, it really is. Because naturally, I'm just, and maybe it's because he's a baby. Ask me again when he's their age. But now I'm just like, oh, come here, sweet boy, like all in his face. But then the girls, I don't know, I think as women, we're just like, I want them to be independent. I want them to know how to just stand on their own. I don't want them to have to, you know, be so sensitive to where they can't take care of themselves.
Raise daughters and baby sons or boys or something. I don't know the exact.
No, that's the same. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but then I never understood it, because I used to tell my mom like, you baby those boys.
Yeah,
like,
my mom
and
did.
You act just like this, and then now I'm just like,
we have to be intentional.
Yeah, I'm like
distributing that out.
But then I also don't want them growing up saying like, oh, my mom wasn't as affectionate at all. She didn't want to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's just something that I continue to work on, because I'll find myself doing a good job, and then I like start to fall off.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, we're getting somewhere. Let me do better. And then I'm just like, okay, I've done enough. Let me back up. I need some space. But then maybe the space thing is just like always being around somebody.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I just need a moment.
Yeah.
All my life, I've been around somebody. Like I was telling somebody, I've never lived alone, like ever.
Yeah.
I went from living with all those people to having roommates in college to living with my sister to living with my now husband. So I'm just like, I never lived alone. I never had that time to just be alone and just be. So maybe just always being around people, it has never been like a downtime where I'm just like, let me show some affection to somebody because it's just always somebody around.
You've always been overstimulated.
Always overstimulated. I'm telling you, that was my word.
Yeah.
I didn't use it, but I always felt it. I'm just like, any little thing, I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
Turning into my mama. I'm like, darn.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I cannot do that.
Yeah.
Did y'all grow up in affectionate households? I love having these conversations with people because seeing how people were raised and how they turn out. Sometimes it could be the same or the complete opposite. So
I didn't. Like I said, my parents were always working. We did like just go and do little stuff together, but like cuddling up with my mom, telling my mom and my dad that I love them, or them telling me that they love me, like it was never anything that was constant.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
It's like you just knew.
Yeah, it's just something that
just
you
know.
definitely knew. I feel like once I went off to college, and being like the first child to go off to college and actually go off and do something outside of my parents, I think that's when that kind of affection kind of grew with them, where they were like telling me that they love me and stuff like that. I think that that's something that came from that experience, and I kind of agree with like, when I have children, I want to show that affection. Like I want to be a little bit more affectionate because I know that that's not how I was necessarily raised. Like I didn't necessarily receive that from my mom and my dad. Like I know they love me.
Right.
And I know they love me dearly, but it's just not something that we always shown in the house. And I feel like that's definitely something that I want to do for my kids when I do have children.
Yeah.
I would say yes. My mom, especially my dad, I feel like they displayed affection in different ways. Like they was always slow dancing and stuff in the house. But my mom, like we rub noses and things like that. Like we give. I love rubbing noses.
I know, like give me your nose.
Like my mom give these like super tight hugs, and it's like, girl, you're choking me. Girl, you choking me. But we definitely were affectionate. But it's funny because, like my sister, she sounds just like you. She has 4 kids now, and she got 2 boys, 2 girls. And she'll say that she's not affectionate, even though she grew up with the affection. She's like, I'm not affectionate, and they're just so like on me, just like just all over the place. And even like, you know, kids can like, if you like having a bad day, or even when you want to be left alone, that's when they on your time. So I'll be looking at stuff like that, like, all right, let me try to in the future, like, you know, get them a little more before they come for. Let me do it on my time.
Yeah, I would say I grew up wasn't super affectionate either, but I think I yearned for that in a sense. So with Chase, I am overly affectionate. Like his dad, you'd be like, bro, calm down. Like, no, like this is my boy. And it could be too, because he's a boy too. I don't know. But I'm affectionate like with men and not just naturally affectionate. I feel like it's something I've desired. So I do give that, but I pray that he is affectionate when he has a wife, because his dad grew up in the black mama house, strong black mama household, where it's like she was tough love, like
have you ever heard that like they be saying that men joking like y'all favorite y'all love language is physical touch because y'all didn't grow up with that? Like I've heard say that too. Like, oh well, imagine not being hugged or whatever, and now like I need that. Like you could still need that and it have a different level.
Right, exactly.
I've heard that a lot.
And it's like it's like I would tell him, like, not in a mean way, but I'm like, I don't want to raise him in that statistical black single mom type dynamic of, you a boy, do this. Like, tell your son you love him, you proud of him, not just, all right. I'm like, Chase did this. And he used to, he gotten a lot better, but he used to be like, okay, like, good job. But he's telling me, I'm like, tell him. Like,
Right.
he needs to
hear
feel
that,
that.
Yeah.
And he's going to look up to you.
Yeah.
And how you treat him is maybe, it may not be how I treat him.
Mhm.
He may take off how you treat him, and that's how he treat a
Oh, of
woman.
course.
Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, you want to be the example, because he's not affectionate, lovey-dovey, soft at all. It's always been protect, provide, protect, provide. Like, everything's so hard. I'm like, calm down.
Yeah.
Like,
It's crazy.
just calm down, because your son is gonna take after that. But yeah, I'm super affectionate with him. But we'll see if I have a daughter. I pray to be, because I don't want to do the whole gender dynamic thing.
Yeah.
Oh, this my son. Like,
Mhm.
no,
Right, and that's
I
what
want to
I'm
treat my
saying.
daughter the
The
same.
same
She
way.
deserves the same
Mhm.
equal love and obsession that I have over her brother or whatever. But anyway, nonetheless, I think this has been a great episode.
It has.
I've always been interested in your like family dynamic. I think it's so beautiful to see. If I started having kids like younger and had a husband and stuff, I probably would have had more kids or desire, because I like seeing it. Like, as y'all are older, y'all all look like best friends, and
Yeah.
y'all all just look just alike. The genes be gening. All y'all kids look just alike. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Y'all all, like, looking at you right now, I see your sister Esther.
Yeah.
Like, it's so crazy. I'm just like, that's so insane. And I think your parents did a great job with raising y'all, even if it was tougher when y'all was younger. The dynamic that y'all have now, and then what y'all passing on to your kids, I think it's beautiful. And I think this episode, is titled Family Matters, and family matters, and we need to be intentional on how we raise our next generation.
For sure.
Yes.
Emerald, thanks for coming.
Thanks, Emerald.
It's been a blessing.
Yeah.
Thank you for your perspective. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of The Good.
The bad and the 30.
Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye.